Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, S.M.W. Outdoor Fishing Adventures. Well, this is my last day of fishing the Tourney X. I decided to try another lake that I fished earlier in the spring or earlier summer, and I picked up a couple little nicer largemouth. So hopefully I can put another one on the board today. And actually this is the last few hours for a Shady Ray polarized sunglass giveaway. So it's the last chance to follow the link on my last video and get registered for it. So let me get geared up and we'll see you in a bit. See you on the water. Alright people, I'm back. I had a lot of problems with my imagine that, my rods and reels. I got hooked up in that tree again and I got a bad backlash, so I had to go take care of that. And my rods got all hooked up. They got all hooked up in the, are all tangled up, so I had to get all that taken care of. Then I tied on another bait and I got caught, my finger got caught in it, so I had to tear that out of my finger. It's one of those days. No, I'm in a bunch of grass. I might have to get around that point there. Yeah, I think we're going to move up here. There's all that grass in there. This ain't going to work with the jig or any of the baits, actually. So, we're going to move up a little bit again. Bear with me, I'll get into a little groove here. I don't know if it was a good decision for me to change a different lake for the last day, or I should have went back to the lake where I was catching fish. Oh, I don't know. I know there's fish in here because I caught those two nice, or a couple pounders. But like I said, I know this grass is a little, or the grass, this water is pretty cold. I don't know what to do. Please comment. What do I do when the whole lake's cold after a cold front? I got a little crankbait tied on. I got a drop shot. I got a jig. I don't know what more I could do. I got to get out of this grass though. Let's hope I don't fall. It's supposed to be 70 today. And actually we got a big stretch of 70. Then it's going to get 80 again for a couple of days. Then it's going to get back down to 70. Just a weird summer thing, I guess. Excuse me, I'm going to try to get over this one without falling. That's the hardest thing when you're shore fishing and wading is trying to get over all this structure and so believe me, for an old 50-year-old man, 55-year-old man, it's a workout. Time I get home at the end of the day. Yeah, there's so much grass here. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's all over. It's not in the water. It's like it's, I don't know. I don't know how much more I can get weedless. I'll try it up here and see what happens. Well, I checked on my kayak too. It's still another 2 weeks out. They, with the COVID-19 and it's late in the year. Of course, they're having a hard time getting them because it's late in the year. So that'll be my winter, getting that all set up and let's set down rods here. It's exactly what happened before. Try to work on more sponsorships. I do have some announcements of those coming up pretty quick. Got some change of things and more better sponsorship, better deals. We got a snag. I do have a I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I have got one of those might have to use it, snag removers. So basically what it is 4 ounces of lead. It's a little clippy job here, one of those old leaders. So you just slide your line on it, see what happens. Well, let's see what's happening. Going to happen here, people. Well, that didn't work very good. Well, I guess it did. Wow. I give that an A. I give that an A. So all I did is slide it down the line. I kind of did it wrong. Should have just slid it down to the lure and just bounce it, and I knocked it right off. All right, let's put this away and see if we can catch a fish. There's just so much grass laying around. Can't believe it. Now I'll get myself situated here. It's kind of stuck in the mud. This is what I found. You know what, people? This is no lie. This is actually no lie. This is my lure. I lost it. I lost this on the other side of the lake. It's a top water crankbait. This is my lure. This is actually my lure. And I got a mess here. This is my lure. Unbelievable. What luck is that? That's amazing. Now I got to get out of this mess. Well, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to put this in my little pouch for now. Hope I don't get hung up. Now I got to try to get out of this mess. Wow. Imagine that. That is strange. What happened was that day, I was having problems with my line snapping on my casts. And that's how I lost this one. So the wind must have blew it over here. I don't know if I'm going to get this line out of the water. I'd like to, but I don't know if it's going to work. Because I'm wrapped around something down there. So you wrap it around my arm here. See if we can break it loose. I don't think people should try this at home, but it worked. It worked. Now I got a mess here to figure out. That is unreal. Try this again here. I think that's probably going to include my drop shot for today. It's pretty tangled up. Crack that. I'll tie on something, a Texas rig or something. There we go. That is one. Oh, there goes another part. Just that much line in there. Well, there goes the end of it, people. Does that lead to good luck or bad luck? I don't know. That is amazing. And this lure came out of a mystery tackle box. It was like a value of like 11 bucks. Okay, so going to have to put that away. Then let me hook this up, and we'll take a little break. I'll tie something else on, Texas rig or something. That's one thing I don't, I have a hard time doing yet is tying a good knot in the field. Last night I just sat down for quite a while, and I Worked on my tying knots. I was never real good at tying uni knots and all those polymers. I can do them in the field, I guess, but it takes me a little bit longer because my eyes are bad. Sure, as I said that numerous times. I'm legally blind in my right eye. What actually happened was years ago, I was walking out of the woods hunting, and I caught a burr or a thorn in my eye, and I never really actually had it checked out, but my eyes are getting so bad. I went had a check. I went and got a checkup, or an exam, and the doctor determined that it was I should have put that away. I was legally blind in my right eye. Distance-wise, I can see fine. Maybe I'll go back to a net head. Distant-wise, I'm fine, but up close, terrible. Blind as a bat. And that's where you need most of your eyesight. And tying knots. Alright. I should probably, while I'm here, try something different here. What kind of trailer could I put on here? Something dark. These are floaters. I think I'll just put this paddle worm on. All right, so I'm going to turn you off for a little bit, turn you off here for a second, and I'm going to tie up here, and we'll start again. We'll talk to you soon. I should throw out that Ned rig. So if I catch fish, I probably need to get out of here by 3. Time to get home and well, how it works, you as soon as you take your picture, it needs to be put on your board, which is the one I have. It's got to be 12 inches, of course, or over. The mouth's got to be closed, tail's got to be closed. It's taken with your smartphone, and then you send it in. Then it takes a little bit of time for them to process it. Make sure there's no points needs to be deducted or disqualify your fish. Hi guys, I'm really fortunate though. I got a pretty good life now. For health reasons, I had to take my disability, and got a wonderful little boy. Doing something here I really love. There was a time for a few years I was really struggling. Emotionally, physically. I got walking in the water actually helps me. I got a degenerative scoliosis. If you don't know that, it's a curvature of spine. And I've actually, they say as you get older, don't get worse, but mine has. To the point where my one leg is actually shorter than the other. And last time I went to the doctor, he said the way my spine is, I probably lost a couple inches of growth height. Right now I'm pretty short. I'm like 5'6". But knock on wood, it's been good. For a while there, it was really bad. But there we go, people. There we go. There we go. That's another nice one. It's on that moto worm, net head, 1/4 ounce head. Nice one. Thanks, guy. Thank you. There again, they're deep. They are deep. And all the the Ned rigs videos that I've watched, to keep your rod tip, don't bring it up that high, but I bring it up because it seems like they're hitting it high. Well, I should have 4. The 2 that got off. But that one right there I just caught, for sure I would have won that tournament. Yeah, he gobbled that up. He peppered that thing up. only thing I haven't tried yet is the wacky worm, a wacky rig. So I'm gonna try that too. Seems like they started to bite when that wind picked up. Pretty soon here I'll move up. Yeah, I think next tournament I'm gonna stick to this lake. The other lake I'm catching quantities, but now it's getting pretty windy. All right, folks, I'm gonna move up a little bit, trying to figure out a way to get out of here. These banks are so they are so steep. I'm too old to climb. Yeah, these are winners. Yeah, you really twisted that, ripped that apart. Can't get this to stay on my rod. I should get some of those hook things. I don't know why. Well, this is old. This rod and reel. This is probably. I'll just put it in the cork. 15, 16 years old. Still catching fish. Maybe I'm not going to buy a new rod and reel. Proves you can catch productive worm fishing on a 6'6" rod. All right. Let me see if I can get a around all this wood. There is this nice structure in here, boy. Let's see if I can sneak underneath here. when I went and tried my try to find me my measuring device, I took that little spill there, got a little water down my waders, got a little chilly. I think I'm going to be able to get up over here a little bit, but seeing I'm this far, I am going to throw that Ned rig out there a little bit. Still waiting on my the one thing I never done is catch something on the top water. Someday. Oh shoot. I for sure gotta take my reels apart and get them oiled. I don't know how you folks are out there as far as the coronavirus. We have a, I didn't get up right there. We have a mandatory we have a mandatory mask, all stores. You're outside, have to have a mask on. If you're going to be 6 foot, or if you're going to be 6 foot or less, you have to have a mask on. All the bars are shut down again, except for outside, and limited to 10 people. And it's funny, people are still fighting the mask thing. And it's so real. I keep on falling down here. Well, you tore that up pretty good. I mean, he had that whole bait down his belly. Yeah, I can't even get a I have a friend of mine that fishes for fun, and I have no problem with with people taking like pike, panfish, of course, walleyes, trout, but I don't know, when he's taking 3, 4, 5 pound largemouth or smallmouth and eating them, I don't know. Well, people, I think it's going to be my final cast here. I mean, it's really howling the wind now. It's probably like 15 miles an hour. All right, I'd like to thank all my sponsors: American Tackle Company, Mickey Finn Outdoor Products, Monster Bass Box, Falcon Hooks, TRC Covers, Shady Rays, and Impulse Rods. So we'll see you next time. It's going to be probably a week for when I'm back on the water starting that new tournament. So till then, stay safe, practice catch and release. Bye.